Way to go, Denton. Can't wait.
I love his spirit. He's going to do great. We wish him all the best, that's for sure.
What a welcoming heart he has.
Except for his parents when they're getting into his interview.
Well, exactly. And he's like, listen,
you're out.
Listen.
It's my time. Come on now.
It is. You're raining on my parade here. Love him so much. Guys, today, a gorgeous day underway. We're starting off quiet across Oklahoma. We'll have sunshine in the forecast. It's chilly. North winds are up this morning, but on our Lucky Star Sky Cam network, you're looking good. Oklahoma City. I do want to talk about our first and average freeze. So many folks have been hammering us with questions, which is very common for this time of year. Do you see another freeze? Do you see another frost? People are getting so antsy to get those flowers in the ground. I totally get it. Or get those gardens planted. Now, on average, this is our typical final freeze of the spring. Average for Oklahoma City is April 4th. Looking down the road in the data, we may see a light freeze around April 6th. That looks to be showing back up. However, if you do decide to plant over the coming weekend, you could cover those plants up. If it's something that you could protect, just know you may have to do that in about a week or so. Otherwise, no major Arctic blasts are showing back up. I do plan on planting some tender vegetation coming up this weekend. Here's how it's shaping up as far as rain, though. Wish this was a completely different story. We need the rain, especially in western Oklahoma, where the extreme drought is located and continues to rage on. Thursday and Friday, we do have very slight rain chances, higher chance to the east, and that's where those higher totals will be. In this area has had too much water. No drought, and some areas of flooding have been ongoing. Of course, much of that has receded now, but more rain on the way. Oklahoma's dry this morning. We had a few sprinkles overnight in far northern Oklahoma. Cold fronts being shoved in. It's not an extremely strong front, but it's kind of reinforcing this chilly air mass we have in place. 30s and 40s out the door. That's what you should expect. North winds are 15 to 25, some gusts to 30 in western Oklahoma. Wind chills are down into the teens, 20s, low 30s in portions of central Oklahoma and the metro. So you want the coat to start, and your hour-by-hour forecast in the sunshine, it'll feel pretty good today. 55 degrees. That north wind that's up does relax some into the afternoon and evening. So highs today, lower, mid, upper 50s and some 60s in the southeast. There goes the storm that's actually shoving that weak cold front across Oklahoma, scooting across the plains. Now, let's see the next one. Look at the spin right there over the Pacific. This thing is slowly churning to the south, and then we'll get a kickoff towards the east, and will bring us rain and storm chances towards the middle and end of the week. I'm stopping this data on Thursday. Thursday, we get a south wind, Gulf moisture streams in, but just as I was telling you yesterday, the timing of this system is kind of wonky for getting just a classic severe weather setup. It does look like most of the main energy comes out Thursday night into Friday morning. So Thursday, slight chance we get storms. If they form, they would be severe ahead of the dry line. Here's Friday, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. to about 11 a.m. The drier air is punching in. That dry line is shoving across the state. We may have some severe storms mid-morning Friday that would race into eastern Oklahoma. Then we're quiet. We try to lock and reload for your Sunday and Monday, but right now that storm system looks pretty weak. Rain chances are less than 20% with that one. Another storm towards the end of next week. So storms are lined up, but with all of them, they're not showing just those classic signs of everything coming together and those ingredients coming together perfectly for a severe weather outbreak. That's not showing up as of now. Lows tonight will be in the mid-30s. Tomorrow, we're back into the 60s, so we're starting to get closer to average. Some 70s in western Oklahoma for your Wednesday. Thursday, upper 60s, low 70s. The dry line sets up in our Oklahoma and Texas panhandles. That's where it will be. And so if storms can develop out ahead of that, chances for any one particular area are 20% or less. They would be severe with large hail, damaging winds, and even a tornado threat, but most locations look dry. The higher rain chance is going to be Friday morning through midday. Storms taking off ahead of the dry line and then racing east. I think rain is likely in eastern and southeastern Oklahoma Friday morning, midday. We'll keep you updated as this system gets closer. A low risk for severe weather with that round as well. So Thursday, 20%, Friday, 30% for Oklahoma City. Dry into your weekend, and we warm it up. 70s, and then we soar to the 80s. Some data has some 90s in western Oklahoma early next week, and another cold front by next Wednesday. That's your 9-day. We have much more for you in the latest breaking news right after this.